I think it's going to be useful if I tell you a bit about me and my midlife story. I'm 58, and I've got three kids that are now three boys that have grown to men. My eldest is 30, and my youngest is 22, and then there's one in the middle. And so I've gone through that whole kind of kids have moved away from home kind of thing, that what they call emptiness. There's one of those cliche words for everything in life now, isn't it? Everything's a frigging cliche. I've grown up looking at my health from what you could call a more holistic perspective. And by that, I mean, I look at myself as part of the world around me and not in isolation. And I've studied with a lot of amazing teachers along the way, and it's really my life. It encompasses everything that I do, and I believe that that is a great way to live because I know what it's done for me, and I know what it's done for the people that I've shared with, my clients now, my friends, my family, my three sons. And I was reading today something, when you join a website or you join a group or something like that, and they ask you, tell me a little bit about you. And I was reading one, I was doing this, and I was thinking, oh my God, that's what I tell people about, going through midlife. And I'd written this about myself about a year ago. And when I turned 50, I literally was saying to my friends, I can't continue with this job. I was in a quite a high powered job. And I was saying to them, it's unsustainable. I'm more than unhappy. I'm stressed beyond a sustainable level. And I just don't want to live like this anymore. It's just, I'm 50, I'm halfway through. What happened was I was actually made redundant. And that redundancy put wheels in process that ended up that I sold my house. I went and did different trainings. And I completely changed my life. And I'm not saying that that's easy because when you sell your house and downsize and do all these things and make promises to yourself that this is for you, this is your chance to change your life for the better. That's not an easy road. But here I am 7 years later, and I'm telling you, it's the best road that I've ever traveled on. And what's led to really formulating this into a plan to help other people do it. I've set myself three goals for myself. One was to stop drinking. I did dry January at the beginning of this year, and me and my brother and my sister all decided to do dry January. And then we just kept going throughout the year. And that's brought some quite big fundamental changes. It's not the stopping drinking that changes your chemistry. Of course it does, but it's more the discipline and the mindset that it gave me. I was able to focus. I wouldn't be sitting here right now if I hadn't done that. I'm quite sure of that because it made me really sharpen up. What are you doing with your life, Mickey? And where's it going? The second one that I did was I started playing the piano. Got piano lessons. I used to play the piano when I was a young teenager, and my dad plays the piano. He was never formally taught. He could play by ear, and he was bought a piano when he was a young teenager as well, which is quite a big thing when you live in a very working class council estate in Glasgow. To have a piano is quite a big thing, and I have that piano now. My dad died a couple of years ago, and I took the piano, and I've only just started getting lessons and playing it. So that was number two. Number three, it's quite recent. I started a running club. Just to change my energy fields, switch up give me a different kind of energy, and to set different kind of parameters of discipline. And these three things have changed my life for the better and helped me to formulate this so that I can help you guys to change your life for the better. I'm at least 30% more productive. I'm at least 30% more calm. I wake up in the morning feeling the benefit of my sleep. The way that I have the relationships with my sons and my people around me are just so much more fulfilled. When you want to change your life, and I'm guessing that you're here, you're watching this, you've came here today, you're spending this hour, is because there are things that you do want to change about your life. There are things that you feel could have, there are gaps in the fulfillment of what you're doing right now and where you want to go with the next chapter. That's what this midlife awakening is all about, and that's what this is all about. It's about seeing where you are right now, where you're going, and how we're going to get there.